This is 50 Shades of MCGIFFEN podcast by RYZAH. So I'm sort of friendly with this bloke, great guy. His missus is like a forensic investigator. So I thought, for non-product concepts, I don't really know anything about forensics, like essentially. So I thought, well, if someone's, manipulated a crime scene, put leaves and branches over it or whatever, couldn't you get like a metal detector, how it shoots signals in the ground, and if there's gaps, because the gold isn't magnetic, you find the gap, essentially finding the gold. Wouldn't you be trying to find something like mercury? Because, a lot of humans have mercury in their blood. So it sparks the debate on, wouldn't you have a mercury sensor or randomly test soil for, any rapid sort of, anything biodegradable from a human that sort of goes in the soil? Would you be looking for signs of bugs or, birds or the smell of decay? Is it possible to have like a potential smell sensor, or would you randomly test the soil for, other components? Like, is there anything that we as a group of humans have not thought of to, help not prevent, because they'll always be around, murders happen since the dawn of time, but obviously to solve? So in that concept, it made me think, hence my other video when I was talking about a milk bottle, but you've got slots on it, and you've got a missing persons notice with the links to all the organisations that, are trying to, help these families, get closure. So obviously in that concept, with the cleaning scraper covering the logo of the missing person, because, not everyone wants to see it, but you take it off, you never know what people know. Talking to this, this cop, obviously is underpaid, is overworked, doesn't get the mental, emotional support, the budget's not big enough, the CPI adjustment, but what about danger pay? He doesn't have an identification number, he's got his name, threats of social media, current to future. Does this gentleman deserve, an extra 10, 20 grand a year? But what about, other emergency services, those heroes saving people's lives, those men and women? But in this concept, I was talking to this, this bloke I mentioned, guy in blue, whatever you want to call him, and it just slipped out. I forgot that years ago I met this bloke, and it was some ridiculous astronomical number. And I just mentioned it, and obviously, a bit of information, it just slipped out. It was half a joke. I mate, he's off it. I did some digging. It turns out this guy's like a full-blown serial mass murderer, you know what I mean? Like, dead set, has all the indicators of all these sort of things, and it's amazing how you don't know what people know. So do a campaign, you never know who you're going to help, whose families you're going to just make their day, Hashtag RYZAH Fight Official. This is the best podcast. This is 50 Shades of RYZAH. Sorry, I meant 50 Shades of MCGIFFEN. Like, share, comment, subscribe, baby.